Hey friends, Emma here. It's Tuesday, February 15th. Welcome to the Missions Changed My Life show by Global Hope India with your host, Kevin White. This is the podcast where we say yes to God's call to finish the task of the Great Commission. Thank you for subscribing, reviewing, and sharing the show. Kevin is a best-selling author,
international speaker, and global brand publisher.
He's the founder and executive director of Global Hope India and the CEO of Spirit Media. As a serial entrepreneur, Kevin has helped start hundreds of churches,
businesses, and nonprofits
throughout the world. Okay, now here's your host, Kevin White.
Well, hello. We have kicked Kevin out one more time, so Justin and I get to talk to you. We hope that you are having a wonderful day listening to Missions Change My Life. Justin, how are you doing today?
I'm doing awesome. It's a great day and it's beautiful weather and it's not too cold. It's
right for now. Well, it is a beautiful day to tell our friends listening about a local event that we have coming up that we hope everyone in the Morrisville, Raleigh, Cary, Apex, Fuquay, Garner, etc., North Carolina area will be able to come out and attend. So what is happening on March 19th, 2022?
March 19th, we're going to have a Morrisville Family Fun Fest event. So that's consists with World Water Day, 5K. 5Ks, there will be 1 mile family runs, and there will be pop-up night market of artisans and the vendors. And there will be so many, we're going to talk about this. There's so many good things and exciting things that we're going to have on that day.
Yeah, so unlike our last Morrisville Family Fun Fest that was in the morning, this will actually be an afternoon event. So this event will start at 3 p.m. and will finish at 7 p.m. with a ton of family fun activities packed in to bring awareness to clean water across India via Carry the Water NC. And so, we are creating and organizing an amazing time. As Justin said, the night market will be open from 3 to 7. Are you excited to?
I'm super excited. I'm ready because last year it was after COVID, it was the first time, and also the artisan. It's just for the first time in Carry the Water. We have done it multiple times, but this is the first time to add the artisans and vendors and local small business, and it's kind of like last year it was excited. It was one of the, I would say, a lot of people who come out, they were so blessed. They were like they were saying, hey, you have to do this more, and so and vendors, and they are like, I got a best sale, and it's just like this is your first event, and it surprised me that it's the first event. So came up, and so we're hoping to build on our last November event, as Justin's referring to. So Morrisville Family Fun Fest is a brand that we are hoping to build, and we will have 2 events in March around World Water Day and in November where we will have a 5K. And so what we're planning for March to look like is that the vendor village, the night market, will open from 3 to 7 and be going on the entire time. As well as at 3 p.m., we will begin bingo, which was a huge hit last time. I've not seen so many people under a shelter. Thankfully, we were outdoors, so it was COVID conscious, but it was just a really fun time of bingo. The bingo, that was my first time to play too. I've never played.
Really? Yeah, a lot of families their kids were teaching the parents how to play bingo because they've learned at school. And so it was just fun because bingos, you can learn pretty quickly how to play. And so it was a fun time. And so we will start with bingo, and then we will have some performers. I believe that we're working with a couple different people to come and dance and just get to really just see what, local businesses have and local organizations. And we're really trying to partner with local businesses to Morrisville or the surrounding areas and really help brand them as well as branding ourselves for the global impact of bringing clean water to India. And so we will have a 5 p.m. 5K, which is a little bit unique. What do you think about running a 5K at 5 p.m.? Does it excite you? Does it make you think like,
because in March it's not going to be like the hot weather. It's not the summer yet, so it just I feel like it's going to be a right time. And then yes, most of the 5K run in the morning, but this is a new thing, and we're bringing a new ideas in the community. And so the people who are not a morning person like me, they would love to come out in the evening and run.
Yeah, right. Yeah, and I think because it's a 5K, we may see more families running it together. And it's a beautiful trail. So I can't imagine, I would hope that as the sun is setting, it's just going to be gorgeous as those new spring leaves and flowers are coming into bloom. And yeah, I'm excited just for what that 5K, and it's just different. So maybe we will see more people just wanting to run it, like you said, because they're not awake at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
So this is a trial and error with hosting the 5 p.m. 5K, but we're excited that hopefully we'll have lots of new people coming. And so then after the 5K, as you mentioned, we're doing the family fun walk. I believe that's about a mile of a walk round trip. And then what can we expect after that? What type of snacks might we be giving away?
Oh, the snacks. I love samosa. It's one of the best Indian samosa. I always, I love Indian food, but this is one of the best snacks, samosa. And then a lot of people loves s'mores and hot chocolate. And with the hot chocolate, it's just like, yes.
Right. Yeah. So after the 5K and the family fun walk, as people come back to the park, we'll be having dinner with samosa and s'mores and hot chocolate, and really just having a fun time as we finish out the rest of the evening. And then the night market will continue. And what we didn't even mention is that the whole time that there's a night market, there's going to be an inflatable village for kids just to bounce around on.
I missed that.
Yeah, and at the November event, every time that I looked over at the inflatable village, it was full. There were kids just bouncing everywhere. There were lines of people waiting to get on. And so it was just a really fun thing for families. And as kids get antsy while you're shopping, you can have one parent that is shopping and browsing, and the other one just watching their kids on the bounce houses and on the slides. And
that's a lot of family fun things out there on the 19th March. And so, Courtney, why we call it as 1 mile family walk? So why we have that in our program?
Yeah, so the family fun walk, we want to encourage the families to come and just really have a time together where they're walking, doing something, exercise, doing an activity on the beautiful greenway, but also we'll have time for them to learn about World Water Day and carry the water, and just really have some fun activities on the walk that will help to educate kids and parents of all ages about India and the water crisis there, and how water projects all over India have impacted thousands of people, and just who we are, who Carry the Water is. We want people to know who we are so that we can together help bring clean water across India. And so it's just a fun time, and it's free. The Family Fun Walk is a free event. Some of our events that we've mentioned do require registration. You'll want to register for the 5K. You'll want to register as a vendor and as a sponsor. If you're listening to this and you are a small business owner or a business owner, a church member, a church staff, anyone that has the authority to give and help sponsor this event, we welcome you to do so. It is definitely a community effort. We are thankful for the sponsors last year, like Fleet Feet, and hope to have them giving the awards, and and Camp Gladiator will hopefully be there leading the warm-ups again, and Elevation Church was huge with the water. And so we're just excited to see how more community members in Morrisville work together to bring clean water in India. Yeah, even the last year, the Pot Belly provided a lot of sandwiches for the entire meal we provided. And so that was a great, huge support to the community. And so, and people said that was like one of the best post-race meals that they've ever had. So we have a lot of pressure to plan this event, but we want to make it great. We don't want to make it a waste of time for anyone there. And we want ultimately people to walk away knowing how they can help bring clean water to India, and knowing the next step. Even I love that the last year, a lot of Indian community came, a lot of families
came out, and it just like, not just a couple, the entire family came out and have fun, and they just wanted to support to India back home, that my brother and sisters are needing a water, so they came out and support.
Right.
It was a great
night. We kind of are blessed with where we're positioned, where Morrisville is kind of a little India. There's a very dense population of Indians. And so, our event has a lot of families representing lots of different backgrounds, but a large population are Indian families that come. And it's really cool to see the kids that are walking on the trail understanding, hey, I know India. You know India? How do you know about us? How do you know about this? And just getting to put it together that people here care about people in India. We just hope that whether you want to make a difference with clean water, which hopefully you do, or just want a fun time to pacify your kids for 4 hours, we want to give that time to you and just allow our community members to come together for a family fun fest in Morrisville.
Yes. It's gonna be
so
fun.
How can people find more information about this, Justin?
You guys can go to our website, carrythewaternc.org. So you'll find all information that why we do this Carry the Water Fun Fest event, for Family Fun Fest event. All the information you can find. You can also register for the 5K and vendors. So go ahead and register today.
Right, 5K registration, bingo, vendors, as well as volunteers. If you are free that day and want to come and volunteer for a little bit of the time you're there, or volunteer the whole time, volunteer your family, volunteer your small group, volunteer your coworkers, you have to ask them. But if you want to register to volunteer, you can also do that. We have lots of positions open for volunteering, and you will get fed and a t-shirt. We just invite you to come out. And you can also follow us at Carry the Water MC on Facebook and Instagram.
Please come out, and it's going to be a great event.
Yeah, we hope to see you March 19th at Morrisville Family Fun Fest. And that is all for today's episode of Missions Changed My Life.
3 billion people still have limited to no access to know about Jesus.
Just how many is 3 billion people?
It takes 1 second to say hello to one person. If you wanted to greet 3 billion people, it would take you 100 years of saying hello nonstop. Global Hope India has been empowering local churches throughout India to provide access to Jesus to the 1 billion unreached souls in India. You can make a difference now at globalhopeindia.org.
That's globalhopeindia.org.
Thank you for listening to the Missions Changed My Life show by Global Hope India with Kevin White. Visit kevinwhite.us and join thousands of subscribers to Kevin's free daily 1-minute motivation series called Generously Blessed. Kevin's books, Audacious Generosity and Get to the Point, are available in hardback, paperback, ebook, and audiobook at kevinwhite.us, worldwide on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and everywhere books are sold. Your 5-star review on Amazon will be greatly appreciated. This has been Missions Changed My Life with Kevin White. Find the complete archive of all episodes at kevinwhite.us or subscribe for free through your favorite podcast player and never miss an episode. This program copyright Global Hope India, all rights reserved. Each week, we bring you a message of how God uses missions to bring real and lasting change through Jesus Christ. Join Global Hope India again next week for Missions Changed My Life with Kevin White.